So last night was round 1 for the Mazda mx5 Cup. It's two 20 lap races back to back at here, which is High Speed Ring. So we qualified second for the first race. The first race is fastest first, so you do a qualifying session. The second race is reverse grid, so it'll be your finishing position. If you flip it backwards, that's going to be the starting position for the next race. So you see we're right behind Doug Barrow right here, just using his slipstream to stay behind him. And as you can see, we're trying to duck in behind him, just keep that low resistance air going through. The optimum line here is to go a bit wide. You see that kind of tuck in a little bit out of just habit, because I'm not used to going wide around corners. You see he gains a lot of time. He basically leaves me behind from one corner. So going to this braking zone, dropping down into third gear. So as you can see, Razor kind of nips down my inside there as I go a little bit wide for that corner, just giving him enough space to go through. So I'm just trying to follow him through the first turn, keeping him third gear, trying to get a good exit. Now we do have Troy around on our inside, kind of hard to get to the slipstream ahead, just trying to fend off the position, but he does get that position passed. So we do drop down from second to fourth, down the first lap. So I'm just trying to stick into the slipstream. This track is very slipstream dependent. Just now on the main straight. So for some reason he's flashing his hazards going into ultra drive, so I just nip down the other side, try and get that move done for this very long banked turn 1. And we do get the position there. So I'm just tucking behind him to raise the slipstream. He's quite far away, but we still get a boost from it, so we are catching up a little bit. So heading into turn 2, the very awkward turn. Brake late, I'm trying to keep wide, but I'm aware there's a car on my outside, so I tuck in to the inside line, which does slow me down. As you can see, Simon there does get past me, so we drop back down to 5th. 2 cars actually got past me there, Simon and Troy, and the Damn Cat also got past me. Another fellow YouTuber who was streaming the race last night. Now I go a little bit wide here, that allows Bar to get past me, to drop down at 7th. So now we're just trying to stick behind him, use his dirty air to try and get past him on the main straight. So we're going around the final turn, just sticking behind him, sticking on a wide line here as it is the better line. So just bumper to bumper, using his car to cut through the air so we can drive behind. So we now duck down to the inside as we see Simon's gone down to the inside, use his slipstream. That allows us to get in front of Bar. I'm just going to give Simon a little love tap there, bump drafting, just to cut in front of the Damn Cat. So still using Simon's slipstream here, we are gaining on him coming into turn 2. Do go onto the inside, which is not the best place, well, not the best line to overtake. You want to stay wide to overtake. As you can see, he does car ahead there, so does the Damn Cat gets past. So now we're just trying to stick with the main goal for this race is stick with the cars ahead, so you can use that slipstream. If you have no slipstream, you're not going to have a chance to win the race. You have to have somebody in front to pull you along basically. As soon as you're not along in that slipstream, you're just going to drop back and fall behind. So we're on the inside of the Damn Cat here, kind of using Simon's slipstream here to get in front. He's still right there. Just hang around the inside, hopefully you get a run out of that turn, which we do. We then cut in next to Simon, just trying to get in front of him for turn 1. He's a little bit slowly pulling away from us, just a little bit, so we're trying to hang down the inside. As you can see, we're now pulling ahead, do get in front of him. And now the goal is to catch up to the leaders, the top 3 there. So a few laps later we do catch up. We are now in 3rd. You can see Razor and Troy are battling out, they're going side by side. Just using Razor's slipstream now to get a tow. See him pull alongside Razor, get past him. Do we have enough speed to get past Troy? Might not like it. We do have the inside heading into turn 1, so just keep to that inside, just commit into it. Still side by side there for turn 1. Now we are on the inside of this turn here, which is not good for us. We've got 3 wide there. I just go really far in. And there is a little bit of collision there above us. Troy goes a bit sideways, have a collision with him. And another one there. But we do get in front of him. He hangs on to the slide, which is unfortunate for him, but still he is in range with the cars ahead, so he still has a chance to win the race. So now we're just trying to follow Simon through, going into under the tunnel. Again, just using that draft to try and catch up and stay with them. So you can see just pulling ahead a little bit, just gaining on him. Keeping wide for this turn as that is the better line, kind of tucking a little bit to get an advantage, which will reduce our top end, but with the slipstream that kind of cancels us out. So just using Simon to take that turn on air to focus on the straight line. So still following him through, we are catching up a little bit. Razor's far ahead in the lead with Doug right behind him. So catching up to Simon here right behind him. Trying to stay wide for this turn, which looking better than previous times we went around. Do go side by side with Simon, going around the outside for this turn ahead. We do kind of pull in front there, but do we hold on to the turn? Do we hold on to the position? We do. We stick in front of Simon and we get past him. Now just time to catch up to Doug and Razor. A few laps later we're still behind Doug and Razor, just using that slipstream. We're a bit closer than we were before. Just getting a pull from Doug ahead and Razor trying to use that for straight line speed to hopefully get ahead. Just pulling into Razor's slipstream, giving him a little bump. Just get in front of Doug, which we managed to do. We also set the fast lap of the race there. So I'm just bump drafting with Razor to try and get away from Doug. Go a little bit wide on the banking. We're still tucking behind. Now we try and go for the outside move. So braking lights, clinging around the outside. Razor does touch the wall. We do have contact there with Doug. He cuts us into the wall. Doug gets ahead and we slip him behind. So just trying to catch up now and stick with them. Also lose position to Troy there on our inside, just leaving that inside open, just a stupid mistake for me. So going into the tunnel, just trying to stay behind, use that slipstream, do gain quite a bit on the back of Troy, giving a little tap to catch up to the front. In this race, kind of a balance of attacking positions and also working together to catch up. So you'll see sometimes I will go for the move with the slipstream, or I will stay behind and bump them to try and catch up. So now we've got Doug's pole going 3 wide down to turn 1. Got the inside we pull ahead there. We're in the lead of the race. Not lead, sorry, second place. We're in front of Doug and Troy. Doug right behind us. So kind of within slipstream range of Razor, but we have some relatively clean air. Must have been side by side there, that's why we've gone down on the inside. Yeah, Doug and Troy get past us, so we're side by side there. Unfortunately I don't have the track radar to show me how close I am to the other cars, so I've got the track map in the bottom right. So we're now trying to catch up to the cars ahead. Trying to get a good exit out of this little straight. going wide around the outside just to get a better run onto the main straight, kind of cutting in a little bit on the exit, then going back wide, getting back into that slipstream so we can get pole from the cars ahead. A few laps later, we are right behind Troy. Second to last lap of the race, we come across the final turn, it will be the last lap of the race. So we're currently positioned in P4, which is not bad for me. I'm normally further down the pack. So I managed to hang on to this race and keep it in the top 5. So just using Troy's slipstream now, just trying to maybe get a top 3 finish, get podium position. So pulling right behind Troy. He goes down to the inside, I go around the outside, trying to make a move like some others were doing before. We hang around the outside, then you have the outside for turn 2. Just give him a little nudge there which boosts him forward. It probably was not the best move for me. Just trying to hang wide here. Just doing quite well. Troy taps the barrier a little bit. We also make contact with the barrier, which is not good for us trying to catch up. Luckily there's no damage. Braking hard, dropping down into 3rd gear. Got to be careful around that turn because if you just suddenly let off the brake pedal, I have noticed the rear of the car does kick out and you might get into a little bit of slide, which you will have to counter steer and correct. Just trying to get a good run out of here, and at this point I know Troy is just way too far away. There's no chance I'm going to get top 3rd finish unless they do make a massive instant in front of me. But knowing these drivers, they are quite clean, so I know that's not likely to happen. It's just trying to get into that slipstream. Not quite going to happen. Coming across the line, and it's going to be a P4 finish. Not bad for the first race of the night. So now onto the second race. It's going to be a reverse grid, so I'm starting 5th instead of 2nd, which was in the previous race. And we are doing the track backwards. I did not know we were doing the track backwards. I must have missed that in the briefings. So I have no experience driving this track in reverse, so I kind of take it easy this first bit. You see I'm letting off the throttle a tiny bit, going to half throttle, now back up to full throttle, knowing I can maintain the grip. So we made up one position already, just got past Simon. Trying to stick into the inside of this turn. Just going down under the tunnel, just using the slipstream bar. Braking a little bit early just because I'm not too sure where the braking zones are. That was quite spot on, to be honest, in the braking zone there. Just a little bash from front. Making some contact as well, just front dropping. And as you can see, Razor gets past me there, so we drop down into 5th. Just trying to go around the outside. I brake way too early, nip down to the inside, which does sacrifice my run coming out of the turn. I actually had a comment on my live stream, because this was live streamed later on in the race, telling me how to take that turn, which later on did help me during the race. But it's very much a confidence thing, that turn. It's easy in theory, but just doing having the confidence to commit to it is quite difficult. So kind of got the slipstream now, side by side with Razor. Coming down the main straight. Go into P6 as Razor pulls ahead. Pretty much 3 wide here. So have a slight contact with Razor as he had contact with Bar. That sent him a bit out of control. Sends him onto the grass, and he just unfortunately just loses the car. So we're now in 5th position. Just going to try and tuck him behind Bar. Not the best braking there, we go quite wide. That allows Troy to go down our inside. We drop down to 6th position. He has a little bit of slide. We get a tiny bit of runner from him, but I have to come off the throttle to not make contact. So we're just slipping behind Troy, trying to see what he does and trying to replicate it. Again, braking early, dipping to the inside, not an ideal move. And as you can see, Troy is just dropping, well, pulling away. So lap 5 now, we're right behind Mia. She's an amazing racer. She's been racing with GTRC a little while now, a fellow content creator as well. So just a little contact there, just coming around the turn just a little bit faster than her around that turn. Just really losing that curbs, wide on curbs, which might be beneficial line. So just trying to stay behind her, hopefully make a move where possible if it's safe to do so. So just right now, sticking right behind her, giving some bump taps to catch up to the cars ahead. So a mix of working together but also putting the pressure on. So trying to follow around here, braking a lot later than I was before. Going a bit wide, losing the rear a tiny bit, that allows Bar to get past. So we lose a position, drop down to 6th. So now we're just trying to stick with Bar and use his slipstream to catch back up. Here we're gaining, trying to catch up to Bar, possibly work together with him to trying to catch up the cars ahead. Still gaining. Do I go for the move? Yes, I do. So I nip down in front of him, coming into turn 1, cutting down onto the inside, then coming back out onto the banking, just trying to catch up to Mia. Getting a quite good run out there. So now back in within slipstream range of Mia. Heavy on the brakes. Kind of trail braking off for this turn. Giving me a little bit of throttle going for the turn, coming off a bit as we go through the corners. Back onto the throttle, trying to get a good exit. We do get the run on Mia. Just tucking right behind her. Giving her a little tap coming into this very sharp right-hander. So we again duck down to the inside, which isn't really beneficial. We're struggling to build confidence in this race to actually hang around the outside, because we would get penalised for wall riding, and I did not want to get a penalty at all because I did not want that to ruin my race. So still within slipstream range here, just pulling on, using the car to pull us forward. Down the inside. Well, we start from straight, we do come ahead, she gets back forward as Bar gives her a tap. So we tuck back behind her. We also give her a little tap going down into turn 1. Going down a little bit into the inside, going a bit side by side. Nearly contact there, nipping back behind her. She gets a slightly better exit than us, so we do know she pulls ahead. But due to that slipstream, I can just reel her back in. Back heavy on the brakes, just trying to get a good line from here. It wasn't too bad. No, she went a bit wide and lost a bit of rear end grip. You see right behind her again, right on the rear bumper. She gets not so great exit. We just go down to the inside, which probably isn't the best for this turn, but as long as we get ahead, which we do, we can take this proper line, fast line. As you can see, our rear end kind of losing grip there. Probably not the best line there. I think she's on the outside, yep. So she gets back into P4, we just use the slipstream again to try and catch up. And you can notice the lead cars are way in front of us. So we would have to work together to catch up. As Bar goes down the inside, maybe a tiny bit of contact there, but nothing too serious. It's back behind him. I do try and pull a move up here, but I just realised not really any choice. Not really fully side by side, so let off the throttle a bit, go back behind him, just so we don't accidentally cause an accident up here. So just pin around the outside now. See a little bit of lag from Bar's car, just sticking behind him, going up onto that curb. It's coming into the brake zone, heavy on the brakes, dropping down into 3rd. Mia goes really wide for that turn. Nearly off track limits. A little bit of contact there with Bar, which allows me to get side by side with Mia, trying to nip down the middle of them too. A little bit of contact with Mia. She maintains the position for now. So we nip back behind her into the braking zone. Going a bit wide, you can see her car rear end there, just losing grip. We go down into the inside, get straight past her, using Bar's slipstream to overtake her as well. Now it's all about catching up to Bar. During that instance as well, Razor did get past Mia, so I noticed him behind me, trying to attack the position ahead, but also try and defend my position. So using that slipstream, just get past bar, and the speed difference with that, with the slipstream is huge. So just get past him, down through this, down from 2 and 1, try and stay around the outside, try and get a good exit as well, touching the curves a little bit, then heading down into the tunnel. Now to lap 27, we do get past bar. The damn cat who's right ahead of us, he did make a mistake, had a low spin, which caused yellow flag. He also made a mistake there to kind of touch the wall. I've nipped down to the outside, heavy onto the brakes, well not heavy onto the brakes, just little taps, trying to stay wide. Do get better exit than him, and we do gain that position. We now go up into P3, into the podium position. Now my main goal here is, I can see the cars on the track map, the leaders are way ahead of me, so my current goal is just trying to defend P3, trying to get the car into the podium. It's down to the start finish straight. Damn cat has got the draft on me, tucking behind on my slipstream, so I don't have a slipstream in front of me, so I am at a disadvantage. He's got the advantage. So down into turn 1. Onto the inside. A few laps later now, final lap, I managed to keep ahead of him until lap 20. So you can see now just how close he is behind me. Final lap of the race, down to turn 1, just trying to keep it wide on that turn, because he's still right by me. He's going through the tunnel section, he's still there behind me. I'm still conscious about, like, I need to defend the position. I don't want to give him any chance to overtake, and I'm conscious about him trying to pass on the main straight. So I kind of want to break the gap, break the toe, so he can't use my slipstream to get past on the main straight. Into this, not so much 90 degrees, about 108, 160 degree turn. So we come out of that turn. This is when I look back and notice he actually has a half-second penalty, which he serves about there. And I see that and I get a moment to breathe. I'm like, okay, as long as I don't fuck up now on this main straight, I've got podium position. It's coming down to the main straight, getting a good exit. Little flash of the headlights to celebrate, and we do manage to hold on to P3 after that race. So if you enjoyed the video, please feel free to like, subscribe, check out my Twitch channel at R Eastland, or it should be Direful Racing, I'm not too sure what it's actually called now. You can watch all these races live, so you can see what's happening when they're happening. And yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.